Hey, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and debrief a little bit about this showing I had earlier today. Please ignore whatever toddler noises you hear in the background. Okay. So, realtors, real estate agents, we know that we go into all kinds of different places and we interact with all different kinds of people. And we know that showings and open houses and things like that, like almost nothing ever goes to plan. It never goes the way we think it's going to go. But y'all, honey child, the house that I went to today, when I pulled up to it and noticed that there was a vehicle in the driveway, I said, well, it's a shared driveway. It could be the neighbor's vehicle, because nothing in the MLS, nothing in anywhere said that somebody might be home in the house when we got there. So I pulled up, and as I was sitting there trying to figure out if there was going to be somebody in the house, I looked in the back, and there's like a deck in the back. And there was two people just chilling, hanging out on the deck. They kept turning and looking at me, and I kept looking at them, and I'm looking in the mirror waiting for my client, and then I'm like, okay, so maybe they're going to leave. I am about 10 minutes early because, you know, I like to be prepared and junk. So I'm waiting. They're not leaving, and I'm like, okay, so these people are going to be here. I got to see if the client's going to want to go inside and feel comfortable going inside. My clients do not speak very much English, so I just wanted to make sure that they were going to feel comfortable in that situation. So they arrived at the home, and we talked to the people that were there. They were fine with us going inside, so we went and looked around inside the house. There was like 2 buildings that are connected, and they're looking for an investment property. So they were very understanding, and even asking the people how much they were paying for rent, you know, in consideration of letting them stay there. And then we walked through both of the buildings. There was more people inside of the second building. Well, there was more people. There were children. There was lots of fun things inside the house. Lots of interesting visions in there. So they left, and you know, when I'm telling them, hey, I'll find some other things for us to look at, we'll set some more appointments. And as I'm putting the keys back in the lockbox, my friend, Mr. Man, who was hanging out in the back on the deck, was like, hey, they told me I'm supposed to be able to get the code so I can get the keys and get my stuff out. Oh, they did they? They told you supposed to be able to get the code. Oh, okay. So I said, well, sir, I'm sure you can get the code if you speak to whomever placed the lockbox out here. They would probably be willing to give you the code if it's something you need to have. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you, because you ain't getting it from me. And he was like, well, I just don't want them to cut this box off and, break in there and get my stuff. I'm like, first of all, y'all already in there. The doors are open. Anyway, second of all, these are kind of hard to get into. No, they're not. I done got into 3 or 4. Oh, really? Yeah. You done got into 3 or 4 of them. You say, whew, well then. Okay. So, yeah. Well, I did not know that they were so easy to get into. You definitely need to speak to whomever put the box out here and not me. Okay, bye. Oh, God. Whew. That was a good one. That was a fun one today. That was super, super fun. Yep. Can't wait to see what tomorrow holds.